Good morning, students. Welcome to Chanakya Academy online classes, Standard 12 Science, subject Biology. Yes, so we have started with the various tests to biodiversity. We did the three important topic that was habitat destruction. Then we did about global climate change, and we also did about habitat fragmentation. That is, we are harming our biodiversity by increasing the human activities. Okay, so as the population is increasing, human activities are increasing, and as the human activities are increasing, the biodiversity is getting disturbed. Okay, now let's move further. The next point is pollution, and I know this topic now, no need to explain it further, because this the whole chapter 16 was based on this pollution. And you know that the different pollutants which are there and what they are doing, they are decreasing, they are harming the ecosystem. Okay, so introduction of pollutants such as nutrient overloading with nitrate fertilizers, as well as more independent immediately harmful chemicals. Okay, so what these pollutants are doing, they are continuously releasing some harmful chemicals, and as the chemicals are continuously releasing, ultimately the nitrate, or we can say some of the substance concentration, gets increased. Okay, then second is over exploitation. Okay, this includes the legally wildlife trade as well as overfishing, logging of tropical hardwoods. Okay, so over exploitation, when we are talking about this, means that we have a forest. Okay, so inside the forest, if certain human activities are there, or if the government is allowing certain human activities in that forest or in that restricted area, a proper check should be there. Okay, a proper maintenance should be there. If the government is allowing to do fishing over there, one should note that overfishing should not be done in that area. Okay, or overcutting of the trees should not be done in that area. So if the government is giving the humans liability to stay there, then we should have a check that how much and when and where we should exploit it. Okay, so nowadays this thing is again a very important threat, because as the human activities are continuously increasing, wildlife trading is a very dangerous thing. Okay, first of all, I suppose the example which they have shown is two things: overfishing and hardwoods. Okay, if fisherman going in certain areas, okay, he or the fisherman going that should be allowed to do fishing for a limited time of period. Okay, so that the population of the fishes remain constant. If the fisherman overdoes the fishing, then the population or the species of that particular fish will decrease, and ultimately it will lead to extinction of that fish. Okay, so biodiversity of that fish get disturbed because of overfishing techniques. Likewise, hardwood also, that means the woods. Okay, the forest is giving us woods, so continuously if we are cutting down the wood, then their replacement should be done at that time only. Okay, that means planting new trees should be done. Otherwise, what will happen if we'll continuously cut down the forest, then ultimately no trees will remain. So, over exploitation should not be there. Proper checking, proper maintenance should be there in that area. Okay, then is the alien species introduced by humans to regions where there were no natural predators. Okay, now some of the human, what they are doing is they are naturally bringing some animals, which are predators, into that areas. So what that predator will do, that predator will kill other organisms on which that predator can feed. So ultimately what will happen, the species in that particular area will get decreased. So this thing should not be done. Okay, because each of the area, okay, if we are talking about forest, if we are talking about an area, that area should have their natural predators. Okay, forced predation should not be given in that area. Otherwise, the biodiversity, the ecosystem get disturbed, and ultimately we will harm them. And last one is disease. Okay, so reduction in habitat causing high population density encouraging spread of diseases. Okay, this is again a very important topic, and you must have heard that if certain disease is there in a forest, the spreading occurs very fast. Where if the population in that particular area, or if the density is very high in that particular area, then the spread of that disease will occur very fast, and ultimately it will harm all the organisms living in that area. Okay, so again a disease can cause a decrease in ecosystem. Okay, so if you find any disease which is spreading in that particular area, proper treatment should be done at right time. Otherwise it will decrease the ecosystem and it will affect the other organisms also. Okay, yes, the next one is habitat loss. Habitat loss can be described when an animal loses their home. Okay, that means we know that each and every organisms, okay, whatever you see, each and every organisms have their natural home, and we call it as niche. Okay, so that home is favoring that organism to lose, to grow, to reproduce, to increase their number. But if we are decreasing that habitat, okay, if we are cutting down trees, then what will happen, loss will be found. Okay, so every animal in an animal kingdom has a niche, and there in their animal community and without their habitat they no longer have a niche. Okay, so as we have a homes where we feel safe, likewise in animal, all the animals have their niche where they feel safe, where they grow, where they form a community. Okay, but if we are harming their habitat, then their natural habitat or natural home get disturbed. Okay, now what are the reason for habitat loss by humans, why we are doing it? Okay, what is the need? The main need is the agriculture and farming. This I have explained you, because the demand is increasing day by day. Demand is increasing and production should be done very fast. So agricultural land we want more. So the forest land nowadays they are converting it into agricultural land and farming land, which is a very important threat. Yes, what they are doing is they are cutting down forests, they are cutting down trees, and they are converting them into agricultural land, which is harming the natural habitat of many animals living over there. Okay, then harvesting natural resources for personal uses, for industrial and urbanization development, for developing industries, for making big factories. We are cutting down forest, we are disturbing them for our own purpose, for our own self. We are harming this ecosystem. Okay, habitat destruction is currently ranked as the primary cause of species extinction worldwide. Okay, so this is the main cause, and it is said that it is the primary cause, where by destructing their habitat, what we are doing, we are making the species extinct. Okay, because that is their natural habitat. That habitat is very much supporting that particular organisms to live there, and they are living there since ages. So ultimately, if we are cutting down or decreasing that area, the species are getting extinct, because they are not getting sufficient amount of space, sufficient amount of food, sufficient amount of shelter which they need required. And as of this extinction is happening, the vultures, the lions and tigers which are decreasing, the rhinos which are decreasing, the numbers decreasing, this is because of this thing only. So if we really want to save the particular species, their niche, their habitat should be saved. Otherwise, after 10 years, no species will be found on earth. And just remember that if animals die, plants will also die, because all of them are connected. Both of them are dependent on each other. Plants dependent on animals, animals dependent on plants. So if we are cutting trees, the whole ecosystem get disturbed. Okay, let's move further. There are natural causes too. Okay, so there are some natural causes also which are decreasing their number. Okay, the first one is the habitat destruction through natural processes such as volcano eruptions. Okay, fires, the climate change is well documented in the forest record, fossil record. Okay, so we know that there are volcanoes which are erupting, and there are volcanoes which we can say are destroying huge land areas. Okay, but see, this we cannot stop, because this is a natural process, but still this volcano is harming the habitat. Next is fire. Okay, there are forest fires which are again a very common thing which is occurring. Okay, and once the fire gets in the forest, it is very difficult to control them. Okay, one study shows that fragmentation of tropical rainforest in Europe 3000 million years ago lead to a great loss of amphibian diversity. Okay, and they are telling that it has been noticed, it has been recorded that many amphibian diversity has been lost because of the fragmentation of tropical rainforest. Because we know that tropical rainforest previously it was covering million and million of areas. Okay, huge areas it was covering, and what we did was we did fragmentation, we made them in patches. So when we divided that huge forest into patches, into fragments, there occurred a huge loss of amphibian diversity. So these are the examples which, through which we can say that we are harming the animal kingdom some or the other way. Yes, these are the next which you can see. Okay, the volcanoes, the fires occurring in the forest, okay, floods, continuous floods arising, and this flood also lead to damage. Okay, the next is poaching. Again, this is a very huge topic, okay, which we can, I don't think so we can stop, okay, because we humans are psychic. Yes, we are for ourselves also. We are living for ourselves only, not for others. We do not have heart for animals. We are killing the innocent animals for our own self. Okay, so this poaching is again a very drastic thing, that is, we are hunting or harvesting, taking of wild plants or animals, such as through hunting, harvesting, fishing, or trapping, okay, for our fun. We are killing deers, we are killing rhinos, for elephants, okay, we are hunting them, we are killing them, okay. And you must be knowing that for the tooth of elephant, okay, taking a teeth, we are killing the elephant just to make an ivory from the elephant teeth. We are killing them, okay, for getting the skin of lions, skin of tigers. We find it pride to keep them the homes. We are killing the deers for their horns, okay, rhinos for their horns. So for such a we can say for such a fun, we are killing the innocent animals. So this thing should be stopped. So why poaching is done? Okay, poaching is done for large profit gain by illegal sale or trade of animal parts, meat, or pelts. Exists because there is a demand for these products caused by a lack of education or disregard for the law amongst the buyers. Many cultures believe that certain animals part have medical values. Okay, so there are certain humans which sell them, and there are humans which use them, okay. So we need to educate those people that we should stop killing innocent animals, okay. Some of the animals are killed for their value, medicinal values, okay, but still for gaining medicine from animals, we should not do these things, okay. So there were certain surveys which was done, okay. There were certain issues which recently came as a threat to biodiversity, that some 75 percentage of the genetic diversity of crop plant been lost in the past century. Some scientists estimate that as many as 3 species per hour are going extinct, okay. This is the real data which is given by the government, okay. It's not just whatever they wanted to write they have written, no, it's the fact, and this fact is given by the government itself. So some scientists estimate that as many as 3 species per hour are going extinct, and 20,000 extinctions occur each year. Roughly one third of the world's coral reef system have been destroyed or highly degraded. About 24% of mammals and 12% of bird species are currently considered to be globally threatened. More than 50% of the world's wetlands have been drained, and population of island water and wetland species have been declined by 50% between 1970 to 1999. Okay, so this is a real threat, and we should seriously now stop and think on these topics, that how we can conserve these species. Okay, yes. So we can say that if we want to define biodiversity or if we want to explain, so biodiversity is a concept that has no general definition. Okay, we cannot generally define or some definition which is given to biodiversity. Usually it is used in a context that stresses the need for attention on our living environment and the sustainable use of natural resources. Okay, so the natural resources which we are getting, that natural resources should be checked, should be controlled in a proper way. Okay, so biodiversity can be divided in different types such as habitat, species, and genetic diversity. In integrated approach used in coastal zone management is an adequate method in dealing with the matter of our biodiversity. Okay, so this biodiversity is a huge topic. Tomorrow I'll again come and we'll move further and we'll see the main reason by which we can control this biodiversity. Okay, so with this I end the topic over here. We have seen the various causes by which the biodiversity is caused. Okay, so please study and make notes properly. Tomorrow I'll again come and we'll see further about this topic. Thank you.